Hey everybody, Chris of Plays with Water. In today's video, we're going to be tearing down the walstad bowl and creating this awesome little setup for our blue Betta. So sit back and enjoy. Alright, so we scaped this bowl outside last week. Then I spent the week kind of looking at it, tweaking it a little bit here and there. This is set up like we did on the 10 gallon and on the 3 gallon. It's pretty much just fluval stratum capped with sand. In this case, we used black sand instead of white to kind of change it up a little bit. The hardscape itself this is Mopani wood. And then we got some rubble dragon stone down here on the bottom. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set up our filtration. This is going to be running off of air like my other Betta, the 3 gallon cube. So pretty much just some air line with an air stone, a few suction cups, and we're going to actually use the foam from the filter that was on the walstad column for that Betta. So let's go ahead and do that. I have it sitting in tank water to kind of help keep that beneficial bacteria on it. So we're just going to wrap it around it, like so. So just like that. We'll cut our excess off. And there we go. And this is just going to sit in the back over here. And you're not even going to notice it. so now we're going to steal some plants from the cube, and to pop in here, put it in place, fill it with water, and put our Betta in. Okay, so we got some plants from the cube and a few cuttings from the current walstad column. Now what we have here is Italian jungle val. It wasn't doing too hot in the cube because it's such a heavy root feeder, and the substrate in there isn't really all that great for root feeders. So we're going to try this in there. Now the nice thing with Italian jungle val as opposed to other Vallisneria species is you can trim these and they grow back. So we're going to give that a shot in here. I also have 2 clippings of Ludwiga repens here. And I've always had great success with these. When this was the walstad bowl, I was growing some of this in there and it did great. So we're going to put some of that in there also. So let's get to planting this thing. Hopefully the Italian Vallisneria, excuse me, does a little better in here. And if it doesn't, we can always try something else. Now it's okay to trim the roots a little bit because what that's actually going to promote more root growth. There's a little bit of algae on the leaves, but we're going to leave that. That'll help with the cycling of this tank. Once again, it all goes back to your surface area. And plants do count as surface area. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Now let's put one more little big piece in here. If you can heavily plant right off the bat, that's really the best way to go. The more plants you have, the more competition against the algae that you'll have. So theoretically, more plants, less algae. Now our Ludwiga repens, we're just going to snap off these lower leaves because they're going to get pushed into the substrate and then just rot. And who wants rot? Now I'm not too worried about the angle on how I'm planting these because after a day or two, if they're happy, they will straighten themselves back up. Especially this Ludwiga repens, it is a very fast grower. It's off too. Okay, so we're planted, we got the filter in there. Now we're going to put it on its final resting space and fill it with water. Betta. Captain Cotton Candy. So the Betta's in his new 3-gallon bowl. Now the water is about 50% new water and 50% existing tank water from when he was in the column, along with all the plants. So this should be nice and instantly cycled for him. I did create a lid to put on there when I'm not filming this tank, so we don't have to worry about him jumping out. He's settling in nice, and I'm excited to see how this one grows in. Hopefully it comes out as well as when this was a walstad method. So once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.